Greetings, friends.
Greetings is my line. You should come up with your own.
Oh, all right. I'll work on that for next week.
Okay, sounds good. Here you're making some homemade sausage for Mother's Day brunch, right?
Correct. And so right now, this is a very important part. I'm just blooming the fennel and the coriander seeds, and then I'm going to grind them.
And by blooming, you mean like lightly toasting, right?
Right. So once it gets fragrant, then you know that they're ready to go. Now this, as we found, was the world's worst grinder. Like, look at this thing. How encumbersome is this? Anyway, so that went back to the store. All right. So now on to less mechanical things. The rest of the ingredients are going in, and this is just kind of a recipe that has just come up through the years, actually. If you want to make a more breakfast sausage, then add some maple syrup in there. If you want to make it, more herby, you could do dill or something like that.
This is really good for like the brunch because it's kind of halfway between a little bit of a spicy Italian sausage and you have some other ingredients that kind of give it that breakfast sausage flavor. So it's really good.
Exactly. And so this is kind of a sweet sort of brunch, so you kind of want that kick of cayenne to kind of cut through the sweetness.
And I like how you use the pre-ground pork. It just makes it really easy. Like you could decide to do it kind of on a whim and just make the sausages.
Right.
Excellent.
So a little trick there. That was some local honey. One of my coworkers has his own honeybees, does his own honey processing. If you can find local, go for it every single time. Skip that little bear.
The little plastic bear. Do they still sell that?
I don't know. I hope not. All right, so now I'm adding in just a little bit of fresh ingredients. We had some basil left over, so I just threw that on in. This is going to just give a little bit of life to the sausage. You could do parsley. Again, you could do dill here.
Ooh, dill would be really good.
It would be really good. All right, so now smush might not be the right word. You really want to work this and kind of incorporate it. I kind of do the schmear sort of thing with this.
Schmear.
Yeah, schmear. That's a good word.
That's the word.
It kind of elongates and warms up the fat and really incorporates everything. Depending on the grind of that pork, sometimes you have to work a little bit harder than others, but that's going to put it all together.
Nice. And one other thing we're going to do is some fried potatoes to go along with the sausage for the brunch. So these fried potatoes are super easy. They're made from leftover baked potatoes. The key is to just make sure they're cold. So leaving them in the fridge overnight is perfect. Even if they're a little bit warm in the center, they'll come apart. You get a little bit of avocado oil in the pan there. You could use olive oil too. You don't want to use too much, but just enough there. And then you start adding them in there. Don't crowd the pan.
Yeah, now, this is controversial.
Yes, go.
But these are better than French fries. I said it.
I agree. These are better than French fries. And one other thing that's good compared to French fries in the store, there's no weird additives or anti-caking agents or whatever they do. These are just potatoes, a little bit of oil, some salt and pepper, and they come out perfect.
Yes, they do. Every single time. My favorite part is the skins. It's like little potato chips on top of home fries.
Yeah, that's one of the keys there is to just, when you're done frying them on the potato side, flip it onto the skin and then make sure you salt it right away.
You won't get a chance.
Yeah.
It has to be immediate.
Yeah.
All right, so back to me. All right, so now what I'm going to do is make some banana bread French toast. Now, if you want to make banana bread French toast, the best you've ever had, we have a previous episode about banana bread. Make that one. All right, so because that banana bread is so good and so flavorful, you don't really need to add much to your eggs here. Just a little bit cinnamon and just a little bit of vanilla, and then just kind of whisk it all together. And the other thing is you always need more egg than you think you would need, is what I've learned over the years.
Do you think your mom would like this meal of the banana bread French toast, the sausage, and the fried potatoes?
I think she would like this. That is kind of like a family banana bread there, and who doesn't like fresh sausage?
Oh my gosh, this sausage is so good, and banana bread French toast feels like a cheat or something.
Yeah, and those potatoes too.
Yeah, the hot potatoes, it just is a fully rounded meal. It comes out really good.
All right, so now here I am soaking the banana bread. That is key. You need to soak the bread. It needs to soak up all that egg in order to be good. Now here's my little cheerleader behind me. That's Mortimer, making sure that his mama's making her meal just as it should be.
Making her own Mother's Day meal?
Yes.
I think he's more looking for something to hit the floor.
No, I think he's encouraging me.
Okay.
He's a sweet boy. Okay, so now you're just waiting to get a nice good crust on everything. You want to have nice good color on that sausage. Same thing with that French toast. You just have to, you don't want undercooked French toast.
And this is like a serving for one, right?
Oh, definitely. My mama can eat. Just kidding. Okay, so this also is a throwback. So that lemonade there, mint lemonade, homemade. If you want to learn how to make that, check it out.
Yep, I'll put all the links in the description below for the banana bread and the homemade lemonade. Oh, a little more butter there, why not?
In honor of my mother and me, more butter.
And you only need a little bit of maple syrup there, right? Because the banana bread is super sweet already.
Exactly. Plus, I'd rather have the butter.
And here's the lemonade with a little sprig of mint in there. It's a little mint lemonade.
Very fancy. And then, voila.
There it is.
Look at this.
Oh, maybe one more ingredient to make it a proper brunch here.
Now, this isn't Father's Day.
Why are you saying that?
Because if it was Mother's Day, I'd want bourbon.
Yeah, I guess so, but...
Thanks for watching. I hope you make it.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.